Lost! The lost is lost! Lost!
Andraste's blood.
You're back, eh? Thank the Maker.
Sorry.
And now we're getting away before...
Oh, sorry about that. Why, you ungrateful, backstabbing duster! If we're talking apologies, get in line. Name's Misha. I was a merchant until she ruined me. I had her running errands, trying to keep one duster out of trouble. I thought I was doing a good deed. Then, I hear House Bimo's lost a gold statuette of their paragon. Next day, it turns up in my shop.
I tried to say no, but Barat said he'd kill you if I refused. He needed to get rid of it.
House Bimo could have had me executed. You could have spoken up, told them the truth.
And then Barat would have killed me.
I trusted her too. I have to deliver these skins to the tanner. Need to make a living somehow. Out of my way, Brand.
It's in the past. We should move on, Commander. This is a beautiful tree. I did not expect to find one strong and thriving in a Shemlin town. Nature does indeed. You may not recognize, but this is a Dal Amithal, the tree of Mythal. Our keeper's staves are cut from its like. Our keeper, Ilshe, had a staff cut for me, for when I would take on her role. Clearly not. And besides, why do you care? Enough of this.
Did you see those two throwing money around last night?
And I'm off.
I wish I had a mysterious...
You're the first elf I've ever known. Do you feel honored?
Why would I feel honored?
Your actions will influence my opinions of your race. Forever.
Oh, thank you. I needed more anxiety.
Glad to help. I can help. Ooh, fingers twitching, so much shiny. I know better than to nick any of this. I was just remembering. Growing up castless in Dusttown, we took what we could get, when we could get it. But that doesn't excuse what I was. A thief and a lying rotten duster.
Hot. You know it.
Let's move along before the temptation becomes too great.
All men are the work of our makers.
Where did the brothers put my book? They should be switched places. Road so rough, so itchy. The revered mother of a city this size deserves so much more.
swear I saw you pick up a handful of dirt and sniff it back there.
I didn't.
You did. I saw you.
Fine. It smells good, like fallen leaves and sunlight. Aren't elves supposed to be close to nature?
Figuratively. We don't stuff our noses in it.
You remind me of Bronca sometimes.
I remind you of your ex-wife who fed her entire house to Darkspawn in a search for a magical anvil?
Yeah. Well, no. Not when you put it that way.
Smooth, Ogren. Real smooth. Why do you revere the stone so much?
It's because we come from the stone. When we come out of our mother, we're small, round rocks. Pink-streaked rocks are girls, and gray ones are boys. Lava for a few moments each day to keep warm. Every year, a few unlucky parents drop the rock up, can't get it out. Sad, but you do it right. And in a few weeks, the rock cracks open, revealing a bouncing dwarven baby.
We have to
Like
follow them.
an egg?
I'm not gonna sit
That
here
can't
and get
be
eaten
right.
by those
Are
monsters.
you questioning dwarven nature and tradition? I'm insulted.
Survive in here. These weapons were taken from the old bastards left us.
Is it true that dwarves are born as rocks? Born as rocks?
I knew it! That slimy, foul-bred toadstool. Pink rocks are girls, grey ones are boys. Ugh! And I almost believed him.
Who? Ogren? You believed Ogren?
This anvil must be pretty old. They make them differently these days. Bronco once explained it to me, but I'll be a Nug's uncle if I remember what she said. Crazy harpy. Huh. Yeah, the thing just reminded me of Bronca, that's all. Look, Warden, I know she's gone. I know it. But sometimes look at me.
Thank the Maker. It's a relief to see someone who isn't one of those monsters. Please, for the love of all that's good, let me out. I couldn't stand another minute with these creatures. I'm not one of them. I haven't gotten the disease, or whatever it is.
Why haven't they killed you then? And what are you doing here in the first place?
Who knows why the Darkspawn do anything these days? They didn't kill my sister either.
Oh, I overheard Colbert talking about the chasm, and I thought I'd sneak in past the Darkspawn to see if there was any treasure. Well, I found something in this place before the Darkspawn caught me.
You thief! What you have belongs to the Dwarven people.
Well, they weren't here to defend it. It's not stealing if they've abandoned it. You can have it if you let me out. I don't want it anymore. It's caused nothing but trouble. What? No! Please! No! Come on, please! Please let me out! Please. I'll give you this thing I found. I'll bet you could sell it for some gold. That's worth your while, right? Thank you. My life is worth more than this. Take the blasted thing. Thank you. Thank you 1,000,000 times over.
Thank the Maker you arrived. Things are getting out of hand.
My son is starving. Open the granaries. Bloody feed your people.
Grave times, Commander. The common folk are getting desperate. Maybe you can say a few words, calm them down, make them see reason.
Varl, you don't coddle a revolt, you put it down. Just give me the order.
We will not be...
Let the commander speak.
But we must eat.
Quiet!
Your what?
Maker bless you, Commander.
Crisis averted, I suppose. But if you give a mob a rooster, they'll take the chicken coop next time.
I don't know how you did that. Men, stand down.
I'll be in the keep.
So, what are you doing tonight?
Sleeping. Alone. With a knife.
You're back. You need anything? Oh! You're back. Oh, this will help a great deal. This is iron, very high quality. Amaranthine abounds with mineral wealth. Master Wade has more than he needs to equip all of your men suitably.
Thank you so much for finding all this dreary metal. Haran, you must be happy.
Ecstatic. Now, no more time to...
Yes, Commander? Oh, I simply must do something with... Yes, a breastplate. Find them soon.
You're...
Oh, you're back to visit old Dworkin? Splendid. Truly splendid. We've enough lyrium sand to keep us busy for a long time. Thanks for your help. Use them to give those beasties a what for. What do you be needing? Aye, Commander. Aldrich, come over here. Well, I'll be.
We need to send this home, brother. Orzammar must know how the castless of Kal Harol acquitted themselves in their final hours.
Castless bearing arms. Oh, that'll go over well.
Those castless are heroes. It must be recorded by the Shaperate. Thank you, Commander. We'll see this is delivered. I pity the siege crew that tries to breach our wall.
Sod it! Nothing. Stubbed my toe. Just one of those days. Actually, it's been one of those weeks. This isn't gonna make you think any less of me, is it? Who cares? I've just been thinking about Felsi and the Nugget. Didn't do right by them, did I? That's what I like about you. You're honest, like a sock to the gut. I think Felsi knew, even if she never acknowledged it to herself. She knew I could never settle down again. I did once, and, well, you know. People survive losing a leg, Warden. Doesn't mean they're not damaged. She'll be alright in the end, though. But the nugget, that's got me all torn up inside, Commander. Little one won't understand. Maybe I could visit once in a while, write some letters. That's the least I could do, as a father. And hey, the little one will grow up thinking Daddy's a great hero. Oh, you. Get going before I get misty-eyed. Go on.
Somehow the soldiers of merchant caravans are coming this way regularly.
Need something pummeled? Just say the word.
Wow. I've never seen so many books in my life. This one's a Navaran romance. Pretty spicy, too, from the looks of it. What's an Antivan milk sandwich? Oh, I see. I'll just put that back. I've only read one book. My friend Varlin taught me while we were in the Legion. He only had the one. He's dead now. He was a noble, once. From House Volney. I don't know why he ended up in the Legion. He wouldn't say. I saw death take my friends, knowing it would take him as well. I fought hard to keep us both alive. Varlin embraced the Legion's philosophy. That we were already dead. I couldn't let go like that. That's a nice way to think about it. Blow off the dust to find the vein of silver, huh? If I'm gonna get through all these books before the Darkspawn find me. I didn't think I'd ever see Misha again. After all, she's exiled and I'm in the Legion. Maybe the ancestors thought it would be funny to see me get yelled at on the street. No, she wasn't. It's all true. Misha caught me stealing a leg of nug once, and instead of telling the shopkeeper, she paid for it. She said the casteless turned to crime because we have no options. If she could help one casteless girl, but I proved that I'm scum. Just as they always said. The Legion changes people. Some change for the better, others for the worse. But all of us change. I know now, having lost many friends, that friendship isn't something to be squandered. Perhaps I could make amends. Misha said something about working for a tanner. I could visit, just to talk. Thank you. Well, I should rest. Busy days ahead of us. It's much easier fighting Darkspawn on the surface. On a clear day, you can see for leagues. I once heard about a contraption known as a... My friend Varlin said they let you see distant enemies as though they were... Is that true? It sounds like magic. it's exactly as Varlin described, but shinier. May I keep it? I know I shouldn't. We're not supposed to have belongings in the Legion. As you say, Commander. Thank you. When do we get going? Darkspawn don't kill themselves, you know.
Commander, I'll make the preparations. From this moment forth, Sigrun, you are a Grey Warden.
Then let it be.
You chose her well, Commander. She will wait shortly.
Ah, there you are. I see you are back amongst the Grey Wardens. Leadership looks good on you, I think. Isn't it always? I came to pay my respects to the new commander of the Grey before I leave for Eldon. Trust everything is going well. And you. I wish I could join you here, but that is not to be. I have been commanded to join the Wardens in Mont-Simar. Apparently I'm not trusted to remain in Ferelden. I'll interfere, I'm told. Well, perhaps they're right. Still, to send me to Orlais. I thought Darkspawn blood would be the last poison I'd have to swallow. We shall see if the Orlesians agree once I'm there. My other reason for coming here was to bring equipment that remained in the cache at Denerim. There's also this. It belonged to Ferelden's commander of the Grey before Duncan, and now it's yours. Use it well. Now it is time for me to go. The Orlesian Wardens await my presence. It was good to see you again. With you here, I know the Wardens will have matters well in hand.
Yes. Thorns of the Sylvans. Yes.
Sigrun, I understand how difficult surviving poverty can be. When I...
I knew you'd make it back here. Have you sold that thing I gave you? It's not much, but I hope you get a good price for it. No. I feel fine. You don't think maybe I should just go.
I almost feel sorry.
You? Going to get me kicked out of Amaranthine too?
I know that nothing I say will make things better, so want to give you this.
A ring. What is this, a proposal? You're not my type.
It'll fetch a fair price, even on the surface, to help you rebuild your life.
This looks like the crest of House Volney. Stole this off a noble, did you? How much are we talking? I reckon this thing's worth at least 20 sovereigns. You've a true friend here, Sigrun. Try not to ruin it. And here's your ring. It must be important to you.
It is. Thank you, Misha.
This will go a long way. I could start another business. You've done right, Sigrun.
Please, no one needs to see that.
Thank you. Thank you.
How do you stand living under all that rock?
I don't understand. We just... I need to thank you for letting me join the Grey Wardens, for showing me the surface. But I hope you don't think I've abandoned the Legion. In Dusttown, my word meant nothing to anyone. Then I joined the Legion and took a vow to protect Orzammar. That's worth something. For once, I'm worth something, and I must honor that, even if it means I'll die. In the Legion, death looms over us constantly. Like a dirty uncle. Here, death seems distant, when the surface is safe. I'm going back to the deep roads. For a warden's last walk. For the calling. I finally understand what Varlin meant. I never accepted my sentence. Raging against it only caused me pain. Now that I've been granted a reprieve, now that I have a choice, I know what I must do. I'm touched, but I've made up my mind. But the Darkspawn still threaten the surface, and that is my first concern.